Right, so I thought I'd make a recording because I was watching something recently and I was pleasantly surprised about the way that people talk about the craftsmanship that goes into anything, really. So guitars, I feel like I know a little bit about them now. I've spent a lot of time playing them, buying them, selling them. So, my advice, don't spend a lot of money on your guitar. You can buy a new one now that will outperform anything that you can get from the 1970s, even if it's a Martin or not, for a fraction of the price. However, some of the things that you could look out for are really good brands that once you get second hand, you're going to get a fantastic guitar for the money. One of the best brands I've come across is Turner. You can get a Turner, buy it. The things you might look for are, people tell you, solid top, solid body, ebony fretboard, bone attachments. What I find painfully regrettable, actually, is that high-end guitars don't simply offer you some of these. You know, why haven't they got the best strings? Why haven't they got the best nut and saddle available? Why haven't they got Tusk when you buy them? You're paying $6 grand for a guitar, and it might need upgrading. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's just a crock of shit. So, things to look for if you're buying a guitar, in my opinion, is not the brand. No, not at all. The first thing you want to look for is just the integrity of the guitar. So look at the action. That's probably the first thing. Buy second hand. Definitely buy second hand. Don't buy new. There's absolutely no point buying new. Buying new is just throwing money down the drain. If you buy a decent quality guitar from somebody who has loved that guitar, it is in better shape after they've loved it than it is when it comes out of the factory, because despite your allusions to the fact that the allegation, the myth that some bloke in Martin factory loves every guitar he churns out, I doubt it. So, if you take a good quality stock guitar that has been loved by somebody for a year or two, arguably that is in better shape than it was when it left the factory. And if there's nothing wrong with that guitar, you're going to get a guitar that is played, loved, cared for, and often sold on. If you talk to the guy who's selling, I mean, I know I do. I want to know that my guitars are going to somebody who's going to love them. And I only buy a guitar knowing that it's the best. It's a great guitar, you know. I get it and I love it, and I'm reluctant always just to get rid. But you can only play one at a time, can't you? So anyway, playing different guitars, that's a different kettle of fish. I choose a different guitar for different songs. I choose a different guitar because it suits something better, but it's so subtle. So anyway, back to buying guitars. you could get a guitar that cost £1,000 off the shelf, off the peg, whatever, and you'll probably get it for less than half the price. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years later, if the person who's been playing that has loved that guitar and is just ready to move on, you are getting a better guitar than what you could have possibly bought off the shelf. So buy second hand, do your homework. I will post my favourite second hand guitars soon.